at 4:30, state leaders have to hash out a new budget this session. Governor Lamont is set to present his plan next month. Joining us to talk all about it is Dan Haar, the senior editor and columnist at Hearst Connecticut Media. Dan, thanks for being here. The governor certainly has been referring to a tax cut in this budget plan. What do you know about that?
A little bit, and a little bit more today than we knew yesterday. Yesterday, he only said that there would be some kind of tax cut, and he gave zero details. He literally said 7 words, which we reported all of. And I speculated that that was another personal income tax cut, since that's the tax that the state controls, that people feel the clearest. But no, he clarified today that's not a personal, it's aimed at small business. Specifically, he didn't say the fees, but he referred to small businesses that have de minimis, his words, revenues, but still have to pay taxes. And now that could be any of 800 different fees that people and small businesses have to pay, everything from lawyers registering for, I think, $435 a year to retailers have to give $100 to the state for the right to collect sales tax. And the list is hundreds of these things. And so how much do they add up to? I don't know. They're more annoying than anything else, perhaps. There's a history of this. The governor and the legislature did cut the hated business entity tax. That was $250 just to exist every 2 years. That was cut in 2019.
All right. Now moving on to Donald Trump, the president-elect, set to be inaugurated on Monday. It's going to be a cold one. We do know the National Guard is there and state police will be in D.C. on Sunday. Who else from Connecticut is expected to attend the swearing-in ceremony?
Well, they better bring their hats. It's supposed to the forecast right now says it's going to feel like 6. It's going to be 21 degrees, but with up to 29-degree mile-an-hour winds. Ben Proto, the Republican state chairman, who's also a member of the National Committee, is bringing a delegation of, he's got a block of hotel rooms, 25, and there are hundreds of other people that have gotten tickets through the congressional delegation. Ironically, we are all Democrats. A Democratic delegation in Congress from Connecticut, but they are the ones who got the tickets, and they, of course, gave them mostly, I would assume, to Republicans who want to be there to witness history. We do not know how many are coming. Obviously, Trump's inauguration in 2017 attracted fewer than the historic 2009 Obama, which I was at both, and one was maybe 6 or 8 times bigger than the other. But nonetheless, it's a piece of history, and if you're willing to brave the cold, west of 4th Street is free. You can just go down there and be there. And there will be monitors and there'll be loudspeakers. You'll be able to see it on the monitor. You'll be there and you'll be able to hear it. So many parties, inaugural balls, the parade is going to happen with or without 29-mile-an-hour winds. So people get their hats on and they're going to have a good time.
All right. Bundle up if you're going to go. West of 4th Street is free. Interesting. All right. Thanks, Dan Haar.
And don't forget, of course, forgot to mention that there are 200 state National Guard troops that will be there as well as 35 state troopers from Connecticut helping out. Not that there's any credible threat that I know of, just helping out.
Yes, and we have been reporting that. Absolutely. Thank you, Dan. Dan Haar writes about politics for Hearst Connecticut Media. You can read his columns on ctinsider.com, in the New Haven Register, Connecticut Post, Middletown Press, and other local Hearst newspapers.